Look now, god dang Sean Strickland gonna make me eat my daggone words, right? I may have misread Sean Strickland, right? Now, granted, I don't like everything that he does, right? But I can respect a man who stands on it, who, like I said, you see me, when I do my podcast live, it's my face, it's my words. You know I'm saying it. Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of Coach D Media. Now, you know what I do about Coach D Media. I talk about all things combat sports related, from the highs to the lows. All right, let's go get back into it. Look now, god dang Sean Strickland gonna make me eat my daggone words, right? I may have misread Sean Strickland, right? Now, granted, I don't like everything that he does, right? But I can respect a man who stands on it, who, like I said, you see me, when I do my podcast live, it's my face, it's my words. You know I'm saying it. I don't put it behind a picture. I don't put it behind a video. I make sure that you know it's me. I always keep my chats open, right? I never block anybody unless you go too far. Then I may have to block you, but I don't want to, because I want you to say how you feel. I want you to say what's on your mind. I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past and I have been corrected. That's why I like the chats, because we can have great back and forth. And that's what I mean when it comes to Sean Strickland. I thought he was just a man all caught up in himself and just, out there just, throwing hate at everybody else and picking on people and talking that noise and, bringing in people's families and all that kind of good stuff and calling them crazy stuff that would normally get you canceled and get you jumped on. You know what I'm saying? He was going too raw for social media, right? What you do in a room with two men mano a mano, that's one thing, correct? Because that man can instantly come at you and solve those problems, right? But when you're on social media, you can't get back at a person, right? Or if you want a press conference and you got people holding you back, you can say what you want without no immediate repercussions. That's what I was saying. Right. So then when he went on the other podcast, I'm sorry, I forgot the guy's podcast, where he was crying. And I said, okay, well, shoot. Well, I guess you can dish it out, but you can't take it. Right. But now I just saw his past press conference to where he got there with a mic and hit every cancel point you can think of, from homophobic to political views, to everything. You know what I'm saying? The alphabet community, the trans community, he went across the board, right? He was throwing it back forward and he was picking at media. When you pick at media, you give them an open license to soundbite what you say, click it and make it into clickbait and basically get you canceled or get you burnt. But seemed like Sean Strickland wasn't worrying about none of that, right? He was just letting people have it left and right, right? I was like, okay, Sean Strickland just may be a genius. Sean Strickland just may be a genius by how he's doing this. Because our landscape is jacked up, right? We're in a victim culture. You can't say what's on your mind. You say freedom of speech, but that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? Look at YouTube. If you go too far, you can get your whole channel taken down if you say the wrong thing, whether it's true or not, right? If they deem what you say is not YouTube worthy or doesn't fit their guidelines, you can get your whole channel taken down, right? My channel got taken down. I believed it was hacked, but the whole thing is gone. So maybe I went too far. Maybe I said the wrong things. Who knows, right? I never got strikes before. I have got strikes, but more so for music, not my content, not what I'm saying. It's normally my music, right? Try to, blah, blah, blah. You know how I go, right? But the fact that Sean Strickland went this hard and covered so many different areas when it comes to, our quote unquote cancel landscape, and him being an alpha male man, what he says hits men harder, because everybody's out to cancel men. They want men weak. They want men soft, right? They want men not be able to stand up for themselves and go, what you said was wrong. If you say it again, I got hands for you. We're not allowed to do that. They want passive men, right? They want subdued men. And Sean Strickland wasn't going to be that, right? He wasn't going to let these reporters say what they want to say and him not give it back. And he was giving it back hard. I was, Jesus Christ. Sean can deliver. He can deliver his words. I was like, okay, he's really delivering. I was like, okay, I might have been wrong, right? So I said, okay, I got to come out here live like I do and eat my words, right? But here's what makes Sean Strickland a genius. The way he laid out his rebuttals, right? Not only did it resonate with men and what stuff we've been trying to say, trying to get off our chest and not let people say and do these things to us, right? Without worrying about repercussion, how he delivered hit up so many political and different podcasts who focus on all the topics Sean was talking about. So he went from the MMA community to all these other politicals and right and left wing political groups who's trying to right the ship as well, but on the political side. We're fight fans and fighters, right? We deal in this landscape. We're not politicians, right? We're not people who deal with the left and deal with the right. Now, Sean was saying some of that stuff, right? But like I said, he was saying it from making a point standpoint, not just who he is, right? So I was like, Jesus Christ. Because so some of the other podcasts, political podcasts that I follow that kind of goes with my views on certain things, they were tuning in. And I was surprised that those particular podcasts, I didn't write their names now, were tuning in. They took notice and they got huge platforms. When I mean huge, I mean million subscribers platforms. All the ones I've seen chiming in that showed up in my news feed about Sean Strickland. I go, damn, Sean Strickland came here, covered here. He ended up here. They're talking about Sean Strickland here. I was like, holy cow, which means his viewership is going to be huge. Now, the potential to get him canceled is 10 times higher now, right? Because the platforms that they're talking about, they get their own share of hate, right? So now they're considering Sean Strickland an advocate for what they believe into and what he was saying. I agree with a lot of it, not everything, but a lot of it. Cause I'm an alpha male. I don't got time for the crap, right? What he said about how he don't want kids to have to deal with the stuff that they're trying to force down our kids' throats. No, I don't. I agree with that 100%. I don't want my kids to deal with nothing that I don't talk to them about. But I agree with that wholeheartedly, right? And he was out there calling everybody the F word. He goes, are you a F? Are you a G? I was like, good God, he really thrown it in. So, Sean, you all right, buddy. You all right. When push came to shove, you sat there live with a mic in your hand and said, fuck you. That's real in my book, because now the whole world's seen it. In the whole world can come at you and you said, fuck it, let's ride, right? As a man, I can only respect that. Had nothing to do with fighting, right? Has nothing to do with what you're going to do with DDP, right? Had nothing to do with what you did to DDP, what you did to everybody else, the other Sean McMalley. None of that matters. It's what you did at that press conference with your face in your mouth and a mic in the hand, and you told the world, this is not what I'm going to do with, this is not what I want for my kids, this is not what I want for myself. You know what? Fuck you. All right? I'm down for all that. All right? So Sean Strickland just may be a daggone genius, right? Didn't see it coming, wasn't expecting it, but there it is. There it is. Daggone. Right? So look, I got to eat these daggone words now. I don't want to because they get filling my stomach and give me gas. Right? I hate when I got to eat my own words. Right? They don't go down smooth. Right? Shoot. But anyway, it is what it is. Right? Sean, all right. All right. I got to give you the benefit of the doubt now. So let's see where you go from here. All right? That's all I got. This is Coach D. Doing what I'm doing. Calling it like I see it. Talking my share of shit. To hear from me again, peace out.